Hi guys, I have not posted in a while and I totally apologize for that, but we all know what this update is, and if you have not watched my last video, then you do not know what this update is. And this update is a big update. Now, this is the question we all have been waiting for. Am I moving on to my next semester? The world may never know. No, I'm just playing. So, you guys, I totally moved on to my next semester, so I gotta drop a little beatbox. I'm moving on to my next semester. Now everybody get hype. Cause I was scared. Yo, girl was scared. Okay, so I was like super nervous. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm going in this, and I'm going in this strong. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like before finals came, I pretty much gave up. Like, I'm done studying. My brain couldn't even handle studying anymore.
I can't do it. I can't do it, Squidward.
What?
Every sentence, every paragraph, smooth, red, solid pepper. Don't you understand? My brain is full to bursting. If I have to memorize a single order, I think I'm gonna explode.
SpongeBob, hold on.
So I was like, I'm gonna have to do the best that I can. Like, what else can I do? So, therefore, I came in prepared but unprepared because they said they was using accumulated, tests. So, I'm like, okay, so, well, I know what was on the last test. I can, like, quickly study that. And hopefully, and I'm praying, that they didn't add anything new. But they went in for a knockout.
And you see why we were worried about Joey.
So when I went online to take my lab practical, can you tell me why it was multiple choice and like a couple fill in the blanks? So I'm thrown off the water. Like, I'm like, what is this? Because I wasn't expecting it, so I wasn't ready for a lab practical that way, I guess. So, but I was like kind of upset about it, but I was like, whatever. So, your girl failed that one. Yes, I failed that lab practical. God damn. God damn. Damn. And then she curved it, and I end up with a 74. It's still not enough because you gotta have a 75 to stay alive. And I had a 74, so I'm falling down, type of thing. Okay, so boom, one lab practical out the way. I'm kind of happy. I'm like, oh well. So I'm like, I gotta move on. I can't, be upset about it. So okay, so boom, failed my first lab practical. Kind of mad, on edge, like, dang, am I gonna pass clinic now? Because I took my grade down to a 74. Like, you gotta have a 75 in lab, but that's without like the assignments and stuff. And then so next, boom, I had to take my anatomy lab practical. And my anatomy lab practical was pretty easy. It was like straightforward. It was pretty much like accumulative. Some of the stuff, it was like a lot of nerves and a lot of veins and stuff. So I was like, okay, I can do this. Boom, your girl passed that one. So I passed that one with an 84, and I take it because if you are in hygiene school, it's hard. So then after that, I had 3 more exams left. No, I'm sorry, I had 7 more exams left. I had clinical. Boom, pass clinical. Yo, girl out here being smart. I had to pass clinical. That class, I was like sinking like a sinking boat. Like Titanic sinking. Like, I can't swim type of sinking. So then, boom, after that, right back to back, anatomy test. Now, this anatomy test was not accumulative. She had pretty much nerves and teeth. And I'm like, oh, Lord, the nerves is about to kill me. And I honestly think that's what killed me. And then we had a whole bunch of case studies. People. Case studies. Yes, case studies. I said. And then, so, boom, we after the case. So, after, like, I was reading those case studies. Like, if Dan was on a bicycle and he came in and his tooth was knocked out. And so, what you gonna do? And I'm over here like, who is Dan? And why is his teeth knocked out? Pretty much. Like, I'm sitting over here frantic, like, all right, let me see. Go back to dental assistant days. Dan came in, put it in milk. You know, like, put their tooth in milk.
Oh! Somebody, he needs some milk.
And then she's like, what cranial nerves is located with the mandibular? And I'm like, this is just a hot mess. But your girl ended up passing with an 83. So I was like, okay. So then next we have office procedure. Now, she already did a take-home test. That test wasn't as hard. But dental assisting test, I flew through it. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, I know this. This is like self-explanatory. You gotta know it type of thing. So then after that, after busting out 3 exams, we had a prophy final the day before on Tuesday. I mean, like, they was like, boom, boom, just knock. I'm like, oh, they just knocking me out, like, type of thing. So I'm like, boom, okay, all right. Your girl can clean teeth. This is why I'm going to school for it. So I'm at home practicing with my instruments, which I'm gonna do an instrument video, by the way. I'm just practicing. I'm like, all right, I can do this. I feel confident. So my partner texts me like, I'm so nervous by tomorrow. And me, I'm like, girl, don't be nervous. Like, I got you. Like, I promise you that I feel comfortable in the mouth. I don't feel like I don't know what I'm doing because I've been working in the dental field for 6 years. Don't be scared. I got you. I promise, no pain. So after I got done, she was like, oh my God, you did a good job. So I only had to do 1 quad. And she's like, oh my God, you did a good job. And I was like, thank you. So then, yeah, boom, that's done. And I'll tell you guys about that story closer to the end. Once I finish all about, you know, these tests. So after that, after doing those 4 tests, boom, your girl had 2 more exams on Friday. And that was for embryology, right? I flew through that exam. That exam was like easy. And I remember it from last test, so I knew like how to study because in the beginning of the semester, I asked her straight up like, are you going to be using these same exams for our last, you know, exam? She was like, yeah, of course. And I was like, cool. I'm like excited, cool. I'm glad to hear that type of thing. So I was studying already from her class from the beginning. So then boom, right after that, we had a lab exam for embryology, and your girl been doing bad on her lab exams for embryology, but I pulled off an 84 and a 95 in lecture. Y'all, I was like, okay, let's go. My grades are solid. I might pass, but in the future, I failed 2 exams in the clinic in the future, and I was always off by 4 or 3 points because you got to have a 75%. And my last exam, I was off 1 point. So I was still nervous about clinic. I'm like, oh my God, clinic, I might fail. So I'm over here, fingers crossed. I'm like, damn, please. So at 1 o'clock on the dot, in my drop top, no, I'm just like, at 1 o'clock, no, it was 12:30. She's like, all right, my clinic teacher, this is the teacher I got for like the whole semester. She cool. But she was like, all right, you guys, this is the moment of truth. You guys will be having a, I don't want to say it, parent-teacher conference with me. No, it wasn't a parent-teacher conference. It was just basically a conference saying, like, if you passed or failed. And I'm over here shaking in my boots, like, oh, pass or fail. I wasn't sure, like, so I'm, like, super nervous. And I'm like, all right. Am I going to move on or no? Am I going to stay alive or no? Like, I don't know. Like, okay, so she calling people names. I'm just sitting there like, all right, serious. Okay, why your heart beating fast? This ain't no exam. This ain't no exam. What's your heart beating fast for? My heart was beating. So I'm like, all right, we on a Zoom meeting. This is what we doing on a Zoom meeting. And she's like, call me next. She's like, blah, 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 blah. Come in. She took about 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she in there for a long time, dog. A long time. What the hell is going on in that meeting?
What the hell going on?
Excuse my language. So I'm waiting. I'm on my computer. I'm waiting. Sierra. So everybody was like, man, Sierra, I hope you stay alive. And I'm like, don't tell me that. So I'm like, peace out, you guys, you know. So I get on. I talk to her. She was like, your grades are very consistent. I'm like, what do you mean about that? What do you mean by consistent? She was like, you got a B in both of your classes. Now, I don't usually take B's, but this time, girl, B was an A to me, if you ask me. Like, I passed. Like, yo, girl, passed, first of all. So I need y'all to start clapping in the background. Because I was like, what? Like, what? I passed. I'm like, oh my God, I was on edge. Like, I can't believe it. Like, me, the girl who failed the first two exams, I passed. Y'all. So I was like, okay, all right, I passed. Yeah. So the reason why she only told me 2 grades is because anatomy and lecture, you cannot retake those courses. You have to have those courses to move on. So I was like, okay, cool. So I moved on to the next semester. I'm geeked up. Like, I'm like geeked. Like, yeah. Do the cabbage patch kid. Do the cabbage patch. Like, yeah. Do the cabbage patch. I'm so excited. I was geeked up. So anyway, so after that, she goes on. Before we actually went into things, she talks about our assignments. And I'm like, assignments? We already, like, we on Christmas break. Like, come on. Look. You gonna have me panicking before school even started again. We got all the way to January before school started again. Like, what is going on? So she like, so we got assignments that you guys doing. I'm gonna give you guys your syllabus. Let me read your syllabus right now. So when you come back, you know, we'll be full speed. I'm like, I don't want that syllabus. Like, give me 2 weeks and then come back with the syllabus. Anyway, so she dropped the syllabus on us. And y'all, next semester is about to be crazy. Like, I've never seen so many case studies in my life. Okay? So if you want your teeth cleaned by me, and you are at risk for caries, come see your girl, because I'm gonna hook you up, and I'll even pay for your cleaning, because I need patience. And if you want to be my patient and come meet me live and personal, let me know. But on the other end, I said I was going to tell you something at the end. I don't remember. Sorry. Yeah, I don't remember. Dang, my brain. Only thing I'm thinking about is teeth. Like, I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed and liked my video, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe below. I'm going to have plenty more. My next video, I'm probably going to make on the Profi Final. And like what you should expect in a Profi Final. And also, I did not give any tips for you guys on how to pass your final exams. So I am going to give you a tip now. Okay, so final exams. Since they're like accumulative and back to back, take your time with one exam. First, study for one class for at least 2 hours. Don't overwhelm your brain with that one class, because what's going to happen is you're not really going to retain information from your other class. Take a break from that one class, and don't take a break as in like stop. Go start your other class, study for that, and then take a break and like stop, because you need your brain to rest. Like, you cannot fully study. My issue for my first exam, and the reason why I failed, is because I stayed up 24 hours to just study for the exam. And by the time the exam came, I was exhausted and my brain did not retain any information. So you need to take breaks. Take a walk. Go walk your dog. Go exercise. Hell, cook dinner. I don't know. But make sure that you guys take a break. And this is for any college student, not just for dental hygienists. Hygiene school is very hard. Like, it's not hard as in, like, hard as in, I don't know how to explain like how hard it is. It's not hard as in like, the work and stuff is hard. It's hard as in overload. You have a lot of assignments that you have to get done. And if you're not getting your assignments done, you're potentially losing points that can help you move forward. And also too, with my dental hygiene school, they'll let you move on to the next semester even if you failed a whole class. Only one class. If you fail a whole class and did not pass through, they will accommodate you and give you another chance. You have to sign a contract and you have to move on to another semester. You got the option to move on to another semester. But this is the kicker. If you do not pass that first exam, you are, let me zoom in. I'm gonna pray too. You failed that semester. You're done. You're flanago. You're out of there, buddy. You're a home run kick out of there. Like, you're like, and not to even bring this up, but your GPA went to that 4.0 to a 2.5 because you got an F in that class. So therefore, make sure you guys work hard because you have to pass. And if you have any other questions for me on how to get in, matter of fact, I'm gonna do a video on how to get into hygiene school, because I need to help y'all. I want y'all to be successful, because success is not an option. You gotta be successful. Like, I mean, hygiene is fun. Like, come on, you get to play with teeth, and not play with them, but you get to clean them, and like you do like a before and after. If you like popping pimples, well, guess what? You got pimples in your mouth if you got tonsil stones, and that's it. But hopefully I can give you guys some more updates and maybe even take you guys on a journey into the clinic of dental hygiene. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this video was a little bit lengthy, but I apologize also too for not making a video right on the 18th. I've been so busy. I don't know if you can tell I'm putting on my eyes, but like, I am exhausted. But I had to get this video out to you guys, and I love you guys. Please subscribe and like my channel and share my channel. And yeah, see you guys on next video. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about next time. But I'm definitely going to tell you guys about that Perfect final. It was insane. And I am going to shout out the best teacher, Miss A. I'm not going to give you her own name because I don't know how she feels about that. But she is the bomb.com. Thank you, Miss A. Mwah. Bye-bye, guys.